welcome to my first vlog on this channel. I thought as it's a nice sunny day I'd get some vlogging and put myself in it. I don't normally do that, but I thought it might be something you guys want to see. So we're at Walibi Belgium today, and unfortunately I didn't get any footage so far because my battery was dead, so I had to switch over the battery. But I am outside of Conda and I have just had a lovely ride on that, front ride, and that was amazing. So I'm kind of hoping to get on Caledon today. That's not opened yet, but I'm hoping it will be later, because I think it's a soft opening thing they were talking about. But yeah, I was really enjoying Conda, and I'm hoping that I'll get some more rides on it later today. So yeah. So we've just come off of the turbine and I really enjoyed that. It wasn't, there it goes. It wasn't as extreme as I was expecting, but yeah, it was really fun. As soon as we came out of that, we saw that Caledon has just opened. So we sprinted over here for a half-hour queue. So we're now queuing for it, and the throughput's amazing. We keep moving, and to be fair, I'm really liking this view. You can see Conda over there, Tiki Waka, Caledon. It's coming in a second. Have a look. There we go. Lovely. So yeah, I'm really liking the ride so far. I thought all of the rides I've been on have been amazing. I'm hoping to do some water rides later, Pulsar over there and Flashback. They look quite good. And then there's also the river raft, so yeah, I'm hoping to see some of them later. But for now, yeah, I've got a long queue, some lunch. Okay, so we've moved down the Caledon queue a little bit, and I'm just absolutely blown away by the throughput of this ride, because right behind me, as it's about to go over here, is the last bit of the ride, and as soon as that's gone past, it then comes back over there. So they're not wasting any time. As soon as it's clear, they're sending out the trains. And I just want to say again, because it is true, this ride looks absolutely amazing. Yeah, I've got a little shot here. It just like the kind of general area and the music is just amazing. And we got this little bit here at the end of the ride. It's quite nice. There it goes. But yeah, as I said, this ride looks absolutely amazing and I can't wait to get on it. been thinking of doing Pulsar next. It's got a half-hour queue. Yes, but we just came off of Macalodon, and that was absolutely amazing. I don't think there were anything I could fault with the ride. It just seemed to be a really fun ride. The S-bends down by the lake were really cool. I liked the launches. They were punchy, but also not really fast. And I also liked the double down at the end of the ride. That was fun. So yeah, we're thinking maybe we'll do Flashback next, because that currently has a 10-minute queue rather than the half-hour for Pulsar. But I'm hoping to get on both of them at some point today, specifically Pulsar, because that looks a lot more exciting. But yeah, I think overall, I just really like the new area, the whole dock world, like the building for Flashback and everything. The tunnels and the colour scheme is being redone and everything. I think it's really nice. Here goes Pulsar again. But yes, I'm not intending to get wet, so I have brought my waterproofs and some sandals, so I should be able to film some more later, nicer drops. So as you can probably tell, we've just come off of Pulsar. We were going to go on Flashback, but literally just after I finished filming that last little bit, I noticed that the boat was stuck at the top of the drop and the people were being evacuated. But I've just noticed again, it is now working, so that shouldn't be an issue. But yeah, we did decide to go on Pulsar instead, and to be fair, that was actually really good. The backward launches were really forceful. I wasn't expecting that. And also the splash didn't get us that wet, so I think I was a bit over prepared for it. But it was fun, yeah. And I think it's a really technical ride. Look, it's going now, so I'll get that in view for those of you who haven't seen this before. I like the turntable loading. It makes it a lot quicker and easier to get the boats on and off quickly, because that's the main issue with shuttle coasters. Really, you don't have that ease of getting people on and off. The throughput isn't amazing, but I think that really did it. So yeah, I'll turn the camera around. Like it, but that just got very close to us, so I was kind of freaking out because this camera is not waterproof. I will put the waterproof case on there in a minute and get some from the splash zone, because I think that would be quite a cool shot of getting the water coming in. So yeah, let's head over. We are officially stuck on a log flume. Okay, so we've just come off of Flashback. That was quite an interesting ride because it did break down as we were reaching the final lift hill. So we hit the bottom of the lift hill and then it just stopped, and we were kind of sat there for about 5 minutes. And I thought, oh, I'll just call my friends. We got a phone out. We got a picture with the mechanic came over and was happy to take a picture of us. But the ride then started again. It then stopped and started quite a bit until we finally got to the top of the lift hill, and then we went over the top. Yes, but it was quite a fun ride. I did enjoy it. I think I didn't really get the full experience because I did kind of feel like quite a lot of the time I was just kind of like sat there. I kind of, yeah. But I did think the station was really cool. I'm not sure what it was like last year, so I haven't got anything to compare it to. But there were all these moving elements. There was like the machinery and everything. That was really cool. And then the first tunnel, it's got all the flashing lights, and then the lift hill to the first turnaround where it went backwards. But yeah, up to that little mini drop at the beginning, there were these red lights that went up the tunnel, like flashing all in sync. That was very cool. And then it got to the top, and then it flipped us around, and then we went backwards again. And then yeah, it was really fun. I would say if you're at the park, it's worth a ride. If all the queues are long, maybe focus on something like Pulsar, because that's more of a unique ride. But I'd just say it's kind of like a version of Chapas at Fantasyland, but a little bit less on the heavily themed side. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. We're not sure what we're going to do next. We might do the other water ride whilst we're ready for them. We're definitely going to be heading over to Dalton Terror later. That's looking amazing. Quite a while since I've been able to vlog. We were in the queue for quite a long time and we did get quite wet, so I've had to dry off a little bit first. We've walked over from there and we're now standing outside Dalton Terror behind me. So I'm thinking we're probably going to take a ride on that in a minute. I'm quite excited. It doesn't look it's not as tall as the one in Spain that I went on, Hurricane Condor, but it does look quite good. But there's also, there's no standing and it doesn't tilt, so it should be a little bit more tame, because the one I went on in Spain was horrendous. But yeah, we'll head over to that, and then maybe afterwards we'll take a ride on Calamity Mine, because that seems to be running quite well. We've also noticed that the queue for Conda is at 15. It did drop down at one point because it was broken, but the team got it back up quite quickly, so we're probably going to head over there soon. Okay, so we've just come off of Calamity Mine. We did do Dalton Terror. That was amazing. It had no queue, so we went pretty much straight on. We then went off and saw Calamity Mine had a half-an-hour queue. 15 minutes later we got off, so that was good. I did find that quite a unique ride. Obviously it was quite rough and the clearance was horrific. At one point I saw the front kind of train section of the ride literally had to have a bit of support cut out so we could get through. And that got very close, so I can't imagine what would happen if someone stuck their hand out. So yeah, these old rides are weird. But I wanted to go on Macalodon again, but that's currently got maintenance, so I'm not sure why, but that's down again. Conda has a 30-minute queue, so we might head over and get that again, because I did enjoy that when we did it this morning. But yeah, at the moment it's a little bit dead part of the day. Some of the rides have long queues, some of them are closed. So yeah, I'm not sure what we'll be doing soon. Right, so we've just come off of Tiki Waka. We got almost an hour-long queue for that. It said 40 minutes on the thing, so already not a great start. It wasn't bad. I enjoyed it. I did find it a little bit rough at some points, though. Bearing in mind it's a fairly new ride as well. But yeah, I enjoyed it. So we're heading now over to Dock World to get another ride on Macalodon. I'm quite excited for this because we did it once earlier and it was amazing. So yeah, we'll have a second ride and see what it's like. Okay, so I think that pretty much wraps up today's vlog. I didn't get a final ride on Macalodon, but I will be posting a vlog where I kind of cover all of my footage and just kind of go over my views and opinions on the new ride. I really enjoyed it, and there's this really nice place and I thought I'd get some filming with this nice view in the background. So you can kind of see the whole of Dockworld from here. You've got Turbine, Flashback and the main attraction, Macalodon. It's been a nice day. Haven't got on all the rides, and I was a bit annoyed by the closing times of the rides because they closed early, because if the queue's 40 minutes and it closes at 6, it'll close at 5:20, which is annoying because we were in the single rider for Conda hoping to run over and get into the normal queue for Macalodon. That didn't happen, but it's fine. So we've been doing some filming of the ride testing, and it has wrapped up. I think it looks really nice. So I think that's it for today's vlog, and I will see you next time.